Welcome to another video. What's up, fellow fan members? Tom Wolf here. Welcome to my top 20 through 11 video games of all time, of my 51 video games of all time. And my number 20 is going to be Soul Calibur 3 for the PS2. Soul Calibur 3 for the PS2 is an awesome fighting game for the PS2. And it's basically Tekken, but there's like weapons and shit. And there's different ways to deflect. And it's an interesting game. The reason I pick it so high on my list is because of this one character. His name is oh my god, what the Abyss. His name's Abyss, and he looks like the freaking Grim Reaper, and he's just a badass. He has like this giant like scythe, and he just like stabs with himself. So it's kind of like Yazi's beak right here. You see how sharp that is? It's basically his weapon. Anyways, let's get to number 19. Number 19 on my list is gonna be a classic favorite of mine from the SNES, and this game is Donkey Kong Country. I love this Super Nintendo classic. I actually think it might be my favorite Super Nintendo game on this list. I think it is. It's a very good one. Actually, no, it's not. That's a spoiler. But it's close. It's definitely close. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country, what can I say about this game? It's one of the best speedrun platforming games I ever played in my life. It's up there. It's a very fun game. And the graphics to this day sticks out so beautifully. And the music, so good. It's like intense at times and perfect atmosphere the next. And this soundtrack is something. This game is something. This is why it's so high on the list, number 19. I don't know if it's high enough to people, but this is a keeper. All these 20 games, they're keepers, and my top 10 are all like number ones, by the way. So let's get to number 18. It's about time I made the list. I'm the Prince of All Saints. And you know what I'm gonna say next? It's over 9,000! Number 18 on my list is going to be, oh my god. Number 18 on my list is going to be Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for the PS2. This game is awesome, and Yazi is crazy. This is another fighting game. I used to play this a lot back in the day with my brother, and it's always fun to go back to. A lot of memorable quotes from the shows and movies and cartoons. And Eevee's cute too. Look, she's back. Eevee's back. She likes Vegeta. And yeah, I could play this anytime I want. And the music's really good too. I'm convincing my friend Fox McCloud how great music Dragon Ball Z music is. I'm convinced with more traction. I gotta look at the camera more. Okay. Anyways, let's get to number 7. Yo! Yazi's here again. Number 17 on my list is going to be Parappa The Rapper 2 for the PS2. I played this on the PS4, and yeah, it's this high on the list. You know why? I love this game. And you know what else? It's another unpopular gaming opinion. It's one of my favorite music. It is my, you know what? It is my favorite music game of all time, and it still is. It's like all these like original like hip hop rap tracks, like in like a cartoon version and stuff, and it's really good. And I don't know what Yazi's doing, but she's having fun with biting my hand. But yeah, Parappa The Rapper 2. If you want like a very fun, catchy, upbeat, cartoony game and enjoy some hip hop rap music here and there, this is the game for you. Like it is for me, and it's really cheesy too. And I love the art style. And Parappa's a cool character. I don't know why it's so high on the list. Maybe it could be lower, but honestly, I love this game. I could always go back to it too. And yes, it's an S string. I just wish there was like maybe 1 or 2 more songs, but I'm gonna give it to S, because it's very memorable. Anyways, let's get to 16. Tag. Eevee tagged me in, and my number 16 spot is gonna be Tekken Tag Tournament 2. There was a first one for the PS2, and this Tekken Tag Tournament 2, it's for the PS3 only. And this game is really good. Just like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you could like you could tag partners in and out, and yeah, it's just I always like a fighting game where you could like switch between two characters simultaneously like that. Like, oh, tag, I'm getting hurt. Like, you have to take the fight from here. I love that shit. And I hope they make a Tekken Tag Tournament 3, because it's probably going to make another top 50 of all time, because I'm like obsessed with tag team fighting games. They're really fun to do. And there you go. I mean, it's Tekken, but you could tag your partner in and out. I mean, what more can you say? The only thing I could really diss about this game is, man, those load screens. If there's like no load screens in this game, whew, I actually think it might be higher, to be honest. That's like the only reason. Like, it's slightly like a long load screen, but when you play it, it's really fun. And I guess like, that's really it. It's a really interesting game for sure. Anyways, let's get to number 15. Number 15 on my list comes from a game that helped me through like a really hard, tough, troubling time in my life in 2020, and that game is Undertale. This is the Fox McCloud version. He got it for me for the Switch, and I'll play it one day on the Switch, but I played this game so much times on the PS4, it's like not even funny. It means so much to me, this game. And this is like an RPG. I'm putting this over like a lot of fighting games and platformers, as you could tell. I'm putting this 15. I mean, that's really high on the list, especially for an RPG from me, but it means so much to me. And I could like really play it anytime I really want, because I always just think of like that time I went through, and this game like literally like not saved my life, but it really changed my perception for the better at that time. Like, this game means a lot to me. And plus there's Flowey the Flower. It's a great game. And this is like an RPG where you could choose if you want to kill your enemies or not, or spare them, and it's just like a unique game too at the same time. But this impact, ooh, it's so good. And Eevee reminds me of that like little white dog. Oh, I wish it was here. Is it inside? No. But it comes with a little art book, so that's cool. Let's read it. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. It tells like the story of like what happens and stuff before the game starts, so that's pretty cool. And oh, actually, there is a dog. That little white sock right there. That's Eevee right there. Oh, look, perfect. Anyways, let's get to number 14. That's a chicken nugget. Number 14 on my list is going to be Tekken 7. And I know you're gonna say, didn't you pick Tekken Tag Tournament like literally 2 games ago? Yes. Yes, I did. But you know what Tekken 7 has? It has Tekken Bowling on top of it. I don't know, Tekken 7's like the perfectly like balanced Tekken game. It really is. Like, everyone's really good in that game, and I really like it for that. And it's like a newer, modern version of it. Because I love Tekken Bowling on top of it. And you know what? It has like a really engaging story mode too. Like, I actually had fun playing a story mode in a fighting game. Like, I can't even name a game where a fighting game has like a good story mode. I'm not talking arcade mode, I'm just saying story mode. And I really can't name any fighting game besides Tekken 7, so that has to be saying something. And it's just a lot of fun playing online and all that stuff, and you could customize your characters in this game too, which is really cool. I made like Kazuya like the Joker, or I made him like Ryu. Like, it's fun, it's a very fun game. Tekken 7, I mean, honestly, this top 20, it's the hardest thing ever. Like, the 50 through 30, like, it was still really hard. No, 50 through 21. It was still really hard, but the top 20, it just keeps getting harder and harder, like, where to put these games in a certain order. But I feel confident with this spot, number 14, for Tekken 7. It's a really, it really holds up this game really well. Anyways, let's get to 13. Number 13 on my list is gonna be Ninja Gaiden 1 for the NES. Ninja Gaiden 1 for Ninja Gaiden 1 for the NES is a perfect platforming game. I think it is my number 1 for platforming games. I think it is, because I didn't look at my list. But I speedrun this game at least 3 times for my channel, and I really want to go back and play 2 and 3 because they're just as good, and they're S rings, which is why I made this list. Isn't that crazy? It's just I like the first one the best overall. And hella, maybe if I get 2 and 3's pattern done, maybe it'll be higher as well. I don't know. And Eevee's cute, and she likes my mask. Ninja Gaiden. What was that? And yeah, I mean, if you don't know Tom Wolf loves Ninja Gaiden 1. But I agree with Fox McFly. 6-2 sucks. But Ninja Gaiden 1, awesome game. Evie the Chicken Nugget, awesome puppy. Nah, I'm kidding. She's an adult now. She's 3 years old. She's so old. Old grandma. Alright, let's get to number 12. Give me another round of root beer. Number 12 on my list, as you already know. Root Beer Tapper. Root Beer Tapper is a game where you serve root beer and you tap it out to people. It's a great arcade game. Fun, crazy, awesome experience game for me. I'm surprised I'm putting an arcade game like so freaking high on the list for my top 51 games of all time. But that's how much this game means to me. It's addicting. There's an awesome charm to it. The graphics still hold up to this day for an arcade machine, honestly. The sounds are great. The music's actually pretty good too, honestly. And it's just like this like really fun, repetitious pattern. There's something really fun about it. I love counting the heads of how much people are there. It's like, oh, this table needs 6, this needs 5, oh, this one just needs 1, okay, an extra one for 3, boop, 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 boop. Like, it's fun. And then you like catch the glasses before they fall. Such an iconic character too. He looks like Mario in a way, or like he's like related to Mario, some like Italian guy. It's just a fun game. And also, they reference Root Beer Tapper and Wreck-It Ralph, so I thought that was cool too. Anyways, let's get to number 11. This is a fun, addicting arcade game. So number 11, and then the video here, and then my last video will be next. Let's go to 11. The last spot on my list for this video is Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube. This game is awesome. This game is just very fun to relax to, I'll say. Like, even if this game's kicking your ass, just whack a ball, try to get a hole-in-one or a birdie, and it's just fun. I like all the courses in this game. The music in this game is very phenomenal. This music makes me want to golf in this game, because I don't really like golfing in real life. I tried it and I'm just like, it's okay. But I like mini golf, but this game is all about golf. I love this game. I picked it over Root Beer Tapper. Yeah, I love this game. It's number 11 on my list, a freaking golf game. Isn't this so interesting? I tried to rank this the best I could, this list. I think I did a good job, because I played this like 2-3 days ago, and I still love it. I still love going back to it. There's so much modes in this too. There's like a ring attack mode, how close you can get it to the hole. There's a hole-in-one mode. There's a double team mode where you can have like a partner. It's a fun game. This game is awesome. Let me tell you. And now we're gonna get to our top 10 in our next video, and it's gonna get juicy, spicy, and extra crispy. Anyways, let's get to it. Stay classy, always eat your pizza. Oh! Boom shakalaka!